Compromise for your dream, but never compromise on your dream. There is so much debate about whether the country is going to collapse. This is not going to collapse. We have been in far worse situations. In cricket, my superhero is Imran Khan. He was the most consistent in terms of performance and dedication to the game. Failure is a word unknown to me. Leadership is not about running cricket teams. Leadership is about being responsible. The more you study, the more you know. How less you know, I believed in myself. I never imagined myself as just an ordinary player. I felt like a tiger on the loose in a jungle. Nations are built on vision, not on short-term policies. The future of our country depends on education. No nation can rise to the height of glory unless your women are side by side with you. A country can rise or fall due to the quality of its leadership. I have always believed that one should not be scared of losing. I think that really is the key. Great people have great egos. Maybe that's what makes them great. My idea of hitting a high moral ground is being good to people and being good to myself. It's not about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make to people's lives. The West is very open, and they respect anyone who has talent and ability. The culture of corruption has made our society morally bankrupt. If your house is burning, wouldn't you try to douse the flames? In a democracy, the most important thing is the will of the people. Justice means minding your own business and not meddling with that of others. A leader leads by example, whether he intends to or not. To achieve big things, you have to take risks. Politics is not for the weak-hearted. You must learn to see the opportunity in every difficulty. It is not defeat that destroys you. It is being demoralized by defeat that destroys you. Only a person who has faced challenges in life is truly successful. For me, winning is about struggle. A man with no sense of history is like a ship without a compass. Power is dangerous unless you have humility. Good governance depends on ability and competence. It requires commitment. I want to be remembered as someone who helped others. In a crisis, a leader must be seen to take responsibility. You do not have to agree with everything someone says, but you should have the decency to respect their right to say it. When you remove the foundation of democracy, the structure of society crumbles. No one can be successful if they don't love their work. Being human is a given, but keeping our humanity is a choice. You cannot bring about prosperity without the rule of law. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. A true leader is someone who has vision, integrity, courage, understanding, and compassion. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. We need to get rid of the elitist mindset that prevails in our society. You have to have the vision to see the bigger picture. An educated nation is a successful nation. Fear cuts deeper than swords. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. The road to success is always under construction. Winning and losing of the game doesn't matter. What matters is how you play the game. The ultimate aim of the ego is not to see something, but to be something. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. It's not the will to win that matters, everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters. Don't be afraid to take risks. Without risk, there is no reward. People will throw stones at you. Don't throw them back. Collect them all and build an empire. Don't worry about failure. Worrying about the chances you miss when you don't even try. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Do not be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. Every champion was once a contender that refused to give up. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Hard times don't create heroes. It is during the hard times when the hero within us is revealed. A good leader takes a little more than his share of the blame, a little less than his share of the credit.